Oggi
Good morning, everyone. Today's tech tour, as Matteo Simonetta, our technical director, will be focused on coating and sanding of surfaces. We will start with the SCM, which is an historical brand of these processes. I will not waste any more time, and I will just speak to SCM that will introduce himself. My name is Alberto Birani. I'm the SCM manager for sanding and pressing technologies, and then Gloria, my colleague, will join me for coating technologies. SCM promotes a synergy on surface treatment technologies, and this is part of our project, surface technology, SCM surface technologies. We try to adopt an approach on all operations, so pressing, coating, and sanding, and SCM is very unique in doing this at worldwide level, in the worldwide arena. Our approach is a very technical one. We have excellence centers, the so-called surface labs. We have one near Rimini and another one in Monza. And all the required technologies are present in the labs to perform demonstrations to accommodate our customers and find the most appropriate solutions. Here we have all our sanding machines, SCM MCs, and then DMC systems, and then we have some innovative group for 3D processing, and then we have a worldwide for-show, that's a laser group for a sanding machine, so that the finishing pattern is completely flexible, so whatever graphic design you want to apply, this machine can accomplish it. And it also provides ablation services, so removal. Anything can be coated with a foil through press and membrane, and then surface treatment is, of course, the part that adds most value to the final end product, and so it's the key and core part of our operations. Maybe we can go and see some of your machines. Please follow me, no problem. Well, here, for example, we have a DMC system. It's a machine that allows us to repeat 3D patterns, as those you can see here on these panels or on the other panels that are displayed here on the wall. And so this machine can replicate this 3D character of the panels. In the past, they used to be made with the CNC machining centers with productive capacity, which was 3 panels in an hour, whereas with this machine we can run 6 square meters per meter, so it's really a huge leap in terms of productivity. And then there is a capability to repeat specifically and accurately these patterns at a very high quality. And all of this happens in the very same machine, which also performs all the other finishing groups, such as rollers or brushes. So you have all the subsequent applications in the same piece of machine. And from the sanding unit, you can then move on to the press. The membrane press, which covers the panels with this 3D pattern. So there is some spraying operation that is performed in the first place, and then there is a surface coating applied. Of course, panels must be prepared in order to prevent some orange peel phenomena, so in order to ensure top quality. And one of the units that it's necessary for this finishing is this planetary exclusive group, SCM. We can apply it to all our sanding machines. So a combination of brushes, movements, and twisting, oscillating group ensures the same quality of the finishing as if it was made manually, as if it was the arm of a human operator using the brushes. So there are no stripes, it's completely uniform, consistent. This is really a top-notch, high-level, top-level application. But then SCM also has some other solutions, like those I'm going to show you right now, and I will give the floor to Gloria. So Gloria is going to show us some applications for painting, coating painting.
Ecco, lascio la parola a Gloria.
Microphone is yours, Gloria. Thank you, Alberto. Okay, I'll say we can. Yes, thank you, Alberto Pierani, for your thorough explanation. Personally, I was not aware of this technology. Of course, I cannot be knowledgeable about anything, but really, thank you, Alberto. Okay, Gloria, yes, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the finishing treatments, surface treatments. We have several novelties. The spraying unit, Compact XL. This is one of the latest developments by SCM in the past few months. And the development was focused on saving energy, air volume saving, organization of ventilation according to specific settings, the possibility to recover unused paint for maximum efficiency, and minimization of solvents and use of water. On the other side of our booth, we have some demos with a roller machine, two UV processes that are extremely innovative. Here we have a polymerization. This is the new frontier for UV polymerization. The LED polymerization does offer and feature several benefits in terms of energy consumption, much lower, and in terms of heat consumption, the heat that is transferred to the substrate. And we have developed our own range of machines internally, and we can apply this range of machines to graphic industry, but also to the wood industry. The other extremely interesting application is a so-called Acimall's treatment, which you see there in the back. Acimall's surface treatment is very peculiar, and it delivers very soft, touch-soft surfaces, but yet very resistant to scratches. So it's no longer necessary to add any opaque or matte elements or substances, but there is a mechanical matte layer application which still deliver very low gross values. These are typically used for kitchen, furniture, and also flooring. We also have some demos on parquet flooring in terms of resistance to scratch. This is really extremely very well performing. On this other side of the booth, there is a robot for painting doors and windows. Once again, this is a very valid product. It's a latest generation software that drives the whole process. It recognizes the shapes and the composition of the various pieces. So the spraying path is adjusted, and the robot can handle it all autonomously. We can manage automatic color changes, and we can manage the robot as flexibly as possible, especially in the hardest to coat parts, especially profiles of doors and windows. This is particularly suitable for door and window frames, but also for door panels. We also have some particular applications for pieces of furniture, but the most typical application is on doors and windows fixtures. This is the demo part. Of course, the range of the products is much wider. I think I cannot explain it all here. Thank you, Gloria. Excellent explanation. I think your message was very clearly transferred to our multimedia visitors. Thank you once again. So the booth is packed with people. That's a very good sign. Here we are with Stefano. Stefano is the commercial director of Giardina Group. Welcome. I'm glad to meet you. Why don't you brief us about the novelties of Giardina Group for this year's Xylexpo? Well, the novelty is that we're all back after 4 years. It was not our fault, so we were really eager to be present and back here. And 2022 also marks our 50th anniversary of business, so we wanted to come up with a machine unit that would really represent our company as competence and efficiency. So we are presenting an automatic spraying machine which was developed together with the Pininfarina group. So it's an extremely nice to look at machines, and I'm sure it will also be extremely well performing. And the name of this machine model is Forma, because this is what strikes people at the very first sight. And it's a machine that really combines all spraying technologies of the past few years, and everything is concentrated here. It's a machine unit that is meant to be positioned at an upper market segment. In an upper market segment, so it's top-level machines, and so in addition to performance and ease of use, this dual-tech Forma machine really combines all the technologies that the Giardina Group was able to develop and implement in the past few years. So a fast change system for spraying guns, washing system, ventilation management system is also extremely well performing. So how did you come up with the idea of Pininfarina? Well, Pininfarina contributed to the design by stressing the aesthetic features of the machine. So the form, the shape is extremely elegant, smart, good looking, and so we wanted to distinguish ourselves with a product that could really please the eyes of the viewers, of the visitors, and of the prospective buyers and users. Pininfarina, of course, tried to highlight certain specific details of the machines that have something more to do with the performances of the machines. The second machine model that we are showing here for the first time at Xylexpo 22, it's a new machine for roller application. The name of the machine is Flexi. It runs for the XIA Innovation Award this year. Hopefully we're going to win that award. And this machine required 4 years of research and development. Everything was carried out at the Giardina. It's a machine that works plain surfaces, but we were also trying to meet international requirements and demands, such as reducing emissions, containing costs. So this machine allows to apply the primer on panels that are not just plain, but the 3D surfaces such as a kitchen door or a house door for inner spaces. And application by roller allows to not waste any product ever. And this is something that cannot be accomplished with a simple spraying machine. And then in terms of cleaning costs, management costs, there is a lot of opportunity to spare money and resources. So it works surfaces that are molded, right? Shaped, profiled surfaces. Yes, not 3D surfaces, not only plain. Maintenance costs or accessory costs are much more contained. For example, if you think of washing products, cleaning products, do not have to be used on a daily basis. It doesn't require daily use of cleanants, and it doesn't it doesn't generate any overspray. So basically, there is no need for filtration system, which are typically quite expensive. So in the past 4 years, this machine has raised the interest of all stakeholders, and there's a lot of interest in it. Everybody's trying to reduce the environmental blueprint. It's trying to achieve reduced energy costs and better quality. So being able to maintain quality at the same level, which is already a top level, with fewer costs, that's certainly an element of interest. Well, in Italy, for example, we know that Italy is the country where kitchens are produced in largest number. And so this is an interesting market, whereas for the international market, we are now talking to many door manufacturers and parquet manufacturers. They also have specific requirements that our flexi machine can accommodate adequately. Any other novelties you would like to talk to us about? Well, I think we have the classic Giardina machines. We have a broad range of the Stefani products. And the Stefani is a company that is part of the Giardina group. And so we have reserved some adequate space for this brand too. We wanted to relaunch this brand and this technology. They've been active for 45 years. They have a very long-standing experience. So I think it's fair for Giardina Group to offer the opportunity to this brand, the Stefani, to showcase itself. Well, I see your booth is very much packed with people. Well, we were pretty surprised. Usually day one of an exhibition is not really very much populated, but yesterday we noticed already as day one that there were a lot of people or visitors, and our position is not really super central, so probably we worked well on the communications side in the past 3 years, and we are now reaping the fruits of all these efforts. I'm really very happy. Well, in terms of the position of our booth, we may want to move next time. It's not the most central one. We're just located in a corner, but people do visit us, so we are very much visible, and we've communicated very well where we are. Okay, thank you then. Well, let's see again in 2024, maybe with a double space, with a booth that is twice as much as this one. Well, this is our current setup, but if everything goes well, for sure we want to be back again in 2024 with a much larger booth in an excellent position next time, I would say, either right in the middle, or as long as visitors and customers come and visit us, we are happy with that. Thank you, Stefano. Good morning again. Mario Cecuzzi is with us. He is the owner of Macor. That's an historical name and brand. He is also an historical project planner at Macor. So please tell us something about your working experience at Macor. Well, I can tell you something about my past years at Macro so that you will be better able to understand the future. I am one of the founders of the very first exhibition. So when Acimall took distance from Fiera Campionaria, and Interbimal exhibition was then organized. After Interbimal, Xylexpo came up with this new version of the company. And this company was awarded as one of the very first exhibitors of the very first exhibition. And I'm still happy to be here today. I know you participated in planning and designing the new machine model that is presented here at the exhibition. Yeah, rightly so. Yeah, thank you for reminding it. I mean, Macro was first established and then developed with a patent of mine, a load or a charger system. ACM80 is a machine that delivers top performances and has its own character and personality. I strongly wanted it, and it saw the light on the very same year that I have become 80 years old. So it's my last contribution, if you want. I would like to thank you, exhibition organizers, for giving me the possibility to really showcase it. I'm sure that Marco will be there also in the next few years, but maybe not me. I'm very pleased to give to you this plate, this honorary plate. I'm really very proud. I have no words to thank you. So industriousness and passion. I always tell my daughters and sons, keep on working with passion, because results are gonna be there sooner or later, really. What are your latest technologies? Any novelties you want to talk about? Well, our production is a classic production of machines for surface treatment and finishing. So we have machines that can modify the panel thickness to the measures required by customers, whereas sanding machines are meant to improve the surface quality of materials. And then we have brushing machines that we use to obtain specific special types of finishing. For example, with different designs or patterns. These are the key products. In terms of technology innovation, we have a machine equipped with two large crosswise groups or units for surface treatment, especially for gloss finishing processes. So here is the machine right in front of us. At the moment it's not running, but as you can see, the two bends are crosswise. They are much larger than the usual ones, almost twice as much. And these machines are used to obtain gloss finishing, mirror-like finishings. So these band groups that are so large. Why are they there? Well, the band, the tape lasts longer, and they allow us to reduce pressure on the pieces, so it works more delicately. The band or tapes are also very, very long, so their duration is much longer. Extended in time, so there is an economic benefit in this respect because it's used for high production volumes. Then we also have the so-called standard machines. For example, gross surface sanding machine at high speed, 40 meters per minute. And then we are also presenting the full range of our production, so brushing, sanding, and finishing machines. Thank you. So, hi Mario, you have presented all the novelties. Well, this is the big piece of novelty, as I was saying a few minutes ago. It is a sanding machine with 2 crosswise large tapes. And the benefit of these large tapes is that they deliver better quality, longer duration, and excellent finishing quality.
Who's the target here? Whoever manufactures glossy furniture, or otherwise with the same technology you can change the type of ribbon. Those doing CLT for houses, homes. So the large ribbon in this case is useful to be more aggressive. So what are your markets? Well, CLT market, the world over. So wherever they're building wooden houses, Northern America, Northern Europe, Italy too. Glossy furniture instead, Italy is a very good market. We're quite specialized in this country in this. Then Germany too, and the US as well, for high quality. Very good. Anything else you would like to add to showcase? I mean, well, we have brought here 4 machines representing our whole production range. So have the brusher or brushing machine for special effects, calibrating machine, and the sanding line. Then every sector does have their peculiarities. We build machines for customers and tailor-made or custom-made machines. But percentage, what does the tailor-made production account for? A lot, more than 80%, because in the woodworking industry, we can also say 90%. We have very few one-fits-all machines, so they're mostly customized. So this is also a plus of the Italian woodworking industry, so the ability to customize products, machines. Yeah, this is our real strength. Our production is so specific, so based on the customers, clients' specific needs, and we are able to meet their needs. So that's why they come and look for us. Very good, Mario. Let's say thank you once again to Mario Moretti, General Manager at Costa Sanding Machines. We're here with Tiziano Ascari, the owner of ACM. He's going to tell us a bit about their participation in this fairground and their new products for sanding. Good morning. Well, among the many things we've presented in the sanding field, there's a specific machine designed for artisans, handicrafts, so small companies can go there, so we can have a look at the machine. So the topic, of course, so you can tell from the machine, so it's not so much artificial intelligence, technological innovation, but the functionality of the machine, thought of as help or support for the handicraft industry, which is very important for Italy as an industry. And you can do a lot of sanding processes here with just one machine. So it's 8 different sanding procedures. So straight edges, tilted edges, solid wood sanding, sanding of complicated surfaces like this one. This is an example. Or the other one that's on the floor. This can be another piece. So interior sanding. Can show you here how you can actually do it. And so you can do it with this accessory. So again, it's not extremely high technology, but rather proposing solutions that can help workers, especially craftsmen. So, yeah, this is really what we can define as equivalent of a combined 7+8 processes for sanding, because what you can do here, it's 7 to 8 main combined sanding processes that you can have all in one machine. Thank you, thank you. Great description of the machine. I believe who's following us has understood the value of it. We're not talking about Industry 4.0 here, but it's meant for specific users, more companies, craftsmen, and handicraft workshops. So thank you, thanks a lot. Pleased to meet you. Dario Corbetta, director of Acimall. We probably met already. Yes, we did. All right, so Mr. Montagnier, what do you propose in terms of surface finishing? What is Chronosystem proposing? Well, Chronosystem is proposing, as you can see, innovative surfaces. What you see here is organic glass, PMAA, worked as tiles, and it's used mostly for bathroom fittings. It actually looks like tiles. Yes, it's done on purpose. So you just glue the panel there, and in just a few minutes you've done a whole wall here. And costs are quite contained. Then most of our work, can I say that this is very interesting. There's also, you feel the, I mean, it really looks like tiles. There's also the engraving here. We work with CNC machines. We can do this type of work, but we can do differently. No, it's watertight, it's, no fungi and everything. Here also something that is this is also carved somehow, so it's same color because it's all processed together, so it's cavity forming. This is what we this is why we are on the short list for the Innovation Award. This is a coating derived from plastic waste, recycled plastic waste, and the finishing is extremely peculiar, so it doesn't leave any, it's anti-scratches, anti-handprints. What is it meant for? Kitchens, well, generally all over the place. Kitchen, perfect, no scratches, no fingerprints, so it's eco-sustainable and resistant to the attacks by bacteria. It's not antibacterial, let's say it's 70% antibacterial. And a different color, Formex. Glass, which is our organic glass, and it can be used as a kitchen component. It's a very versatile product because it's born transparent, see-through, 2 to 3 millimeters, and inside it's a liquid metal. So you lacquer it with water, and you can obtain all the effects you want. In the world of house furniture, home furniture, you use it instead of glass. It's very light, anti-scratches, doesn't break, very resistant. This is well, we're known for acrylic. This product is again very versatile, allowing us to export 75% of our turnover. So glossy or matte, gloss or matte, different finishings. There are 90 colors, standard colors. So we were born with acrylic. These are two brand new colors. And here again, components made with Formex, this material that we call Formex. It's the same inside and outside. I'm touching it, but you see there's no fingerprints. So all housewives can use it anywhere and are happy because no fingerprints, new colors, new trends. Whereas here we have semi-finished products, glass. So again, glass. This is already, yeah, you can feel it, can feel the texture. So it's high relief. This is blue, and it's all, it's smooth. If it, I mean, depending on the light, it's like a mirror, anti-scratch, anti whatever you will want, and you can use it in the kitchen, in bedrooms instead of glass. It doesn't break, and it's again glossy or matte or matte. That's all for now. Once again, thanks a lot and many compliments for your production. See you tomorrow at the award ceremony.